We could. You start wherever you want to start, but we could get there.
Yeah, so we're this is our Q&A show. So today we're here to answer all of your questions on our videos.
Or just enjoying your comments because they're hilarious. Like, you guys crack me up. You never fail.
They bring a lot of joy to us.
Yeah.
Even the hate comments.
No, the
bring a lot
hate
of
comments
joy.
are my favorite comments.
They bring the most, so keep them coming. Okay, so wait, there's a treasure trove of comments here.
On the macchiato?
On the macchiato video.
A treasure trove? What's a treasure trove?
There's a whole collection of incredible comments here. Well, a lot of people throwing up the 100. Thank you.
For the macchiato where I just put a spoon of milk on
You know
top?
what? We got to go to the other macchiato video.
Oh, yeah, I like
that was
that
the controversial one.
Yeah,
we have some money in between. 1 second. Okay, you made a latte art video. This guy says if it's 4.5 ounces plus, that's plenty of room for 10 stacks. I don't know if he's being funny or I don't know.
I don't even know what that means.
Let's get. Actually, you know what? Yeah, where's the one where you tap the espresso?
It's where I made the espresso the way I like it.
Oh yes, this is my.
It's a recent video.
Yeah, it's pretty recent. My go-to espresso recipe. 62 comments.
Yeah, all about the me tapping.
Everyone complaining about the portafilter tap. LOL. No, you should never tap it with the tamper, but at least they tap it prior to tamping.
Guys,
the post-tamp that really messes it all up.
Did anybody hear in the start of the video and I said, this is the way I like it? I didn't say the way you have to do it. I didn't say the way that everybody has to. This is the perfect technique. This is from the barista world champion. I said the way I like to do it. God forbid I drink an espresso the way I like it.
Yeah.
That is probably the biggest comment I have on the entire coffee community. These people are like such gatekeepers, and they try to make it seem like it's this like masterful art that can only be done one way, or it's a shame
because it's like the whole point of coffee, in my mind, is like it's like cooking in the sense of like it's a bit of like self-expression and what you like.
Yes.
And meanwhile, I feel like the industry in a lot of cases, or a lot of people in the industry, it's actually way more like robotic. Like has to be this many grams in.
It's
this many
extremely
like
robotic, and it makes it not fun at all to get into it for new people who it's not already a hobby, an interest, or something in their life or their family where they would have a gateway in. If it's like someone just randomly getting in, they go look at like a popular coffee page. You see 50 people in the comments arguing about 2 grams or a freaking amount of extraction or a portafilter tap or the exact temperature of milk. They're like, oh, yeah, this doesn't sound fun.
Yeah, the other thing that's always interesting to me with some of these things in the culture that kind of become like almost religious, the coffee stuff, is I don't think any of it's actually been tested at length in like double-blind taste tests or anything like that.
No. It's also like if you like something,
that's sick.
Just have it.
Yeah.
Who cares? If it's not right, it's right to you. It doesn't matter. Like I said explicitly that I like it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do it that way. I don't care if it's not right. I like it. You guys should do the exact same thing at home. If we tell you to do something, I like it like this. If you don't like that, don't do it.
That's it. That's all it is.
Do it however you like it. But that's the fun part about coffee. Then you try a bunch of things. Don't just always go with whatever's trendy or whatever is the gold standard. Try other stuff. You might like it more. You might hate it. Might make you appreciate the gold standard more. I'm not sure. But have fun.
This one guy commented, most important thing is the cup, is almost like saying I chose the wide because of the nice label. He doesn't
even understand sarcasm. I know.
It's like, bro, we were having some fun. I checked. I think this gentleman's
also like people on Instagram. I try to make it quite clear in my voice I'm being sarcastic or funny or it's purely for entertainment, and I'm actually not sure how it doesn't come across. I feel like it's pretty obvious I'm being sarcastic about the cup because I mentioned it like 10 times. And
bro, this one guy knew. He's like, guys, the portafilter tap is about maintaining the Italian authenticity.
Yeah.
My man.
I just saw my nana do that. Like, it's just something that my nana puts a thing in the portafilter, taps a little old Italian lady. It's beautiful. It's cultural.
It's cultural. It's not scientific. It's cultural.
It's cultural. There's no science here. This is passion. This is love. This is creativity. It's a decadent espresso shot. Your cheeks are going to pinch with every sip.
What else do we have here? This lady said, so that's the secret to getting my hair to curl, because I think you said it made your hair curl.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That is the secret.
Try.
Finally, a man with proper thoughts. Shout out to that guy.
Cool.
Yeah.
He does
shout
it
out.
the same way.
One other guy said, is there any barista that doesn't end up a ristretto drinker? So didn't know it was a thing, but I guess it's a thing.
I guess so you can drink a lot in a day and it's not too much liquid. You know, just shooting them back if you're busy or something.
Yeah, is this a Saturday Night Live skit? See, this guy was trying to be like, oh, bro, this is such a joke.
I don't even know.
Hey,
that's a worse joke.
Yeah, you got 0 likes.
Yeah, can you like it now, though?
Yeah, I will. I'll like that right now. Hold that out, my friend. That portafilter tap made my heart skip a beat. Bro, you literally...
I heard a lot of people with this
You
one.
literally messed up these people's, like...
Their heart.
Their heart,
Dude,
bro.
I'm sorry,
You damaged
guys.
them.
I'm really sorry, actually.
Bro, that's not right.
I didn't know.
You damaged them, brother.
Yeah, that's messed up.
You can't be tapping
I'm
portafilters.
sorry,
here.
guys.
People's hearts are skipping beats, bro.
I promise I'll never do it again.
Yeah, bro, hitting the portafilter with the tamper, it's just straight up mad.
Like, I don't understand. I wouldn't want to get into coffee either. If I'm some guy like, oh, I want a new hobby, I like going to the coffee shop. Oh, let me look at this coffee shop. Like, oh, these people are arguing about hitting it with a tamper. Then, like, these people make it seem like we talked about already before that it's so specific that if you don't follow these exact steps, you're going to die. And it's going to be like drinking the worst thing ever.
I mean, at what point, too, like, with the way specialty coffee's going, with everyone being, like, with the way a lot of people are very specific about all these things, at what point can a robot just do it better? Because there's always going to be human error. Like,
which is the fun part about coffee.
Exactly.
And everything.
100%. It's like you guys are just going to take this to a point where it's, like, so measured, so calculated that, like, there will be no humans left in coffee. Because it'll be like, oh, well, you should put this many grams in, and you should spritz your beans at this time. The extraction should be at exactly this temperature, and this is how hard the tamp should be, and this is a perfect tamp. And it's like, well...
No, the fun part is the variance.
Like, okay, we should just get robots to do this.
I find those old school, for me personally, my enjoyment is more in those old school things. I don't want the calibrated tamper. I don't want to use a thermometer. I don't want to use all the distribution tools. I want to do it the old school way. That's what I like. Obviously, at our cafes and our stores, I'm following more of a third wave approach because that's what's mainstream. But when I'm making it at home, I want the least amount of tech possible. Like, ideally, I have a lever machine, no button.
Lever machine.
Like, no, you know, like the one
I know what you're talking about.
Dude, I want one of those cool old school looking thing. No calibrated tamp, no scale.
I think, like,
that's fun.
There's some pieces
and, like, one day it's
good.
like, oh, this espresso is so shit. I wonder why. But it's fun, you know. Then you get to taste the different spectrums. You appreciate the good stuff. When you pull a bad one, you think about what you did. You appreciate the good stuff. That's what's fun for me with making it for myself.
Yeah, I just feel like it's like, there's almost like a religious fervor with how, like, exacting everything needs to be. And it's like, I don't know,
Follow the guidelines and have fun and find what you like.
Exactly, yeah. Find what you like is the most important part.
Yeah, whatever you like.
Whatever you like to drink, how you like to make it, find your thing.
If you like
being super exacting and
cool,
that's sick too.
Yeah, that's fine.
But just you don't need to, like, hate on people
who just like it a different way.
Who aren't super exacting.
Yeah.
You know?
Obviously, in, like, a business setting, it's different. Like, it's a standardized drink. We standardize everything.
Completely different.
Completely different. But in terms of your personal coffee game at home, whatever you like. Or whatever you like to order at the place. If you like something super short espresso, tell the barista. They're not going to judge you. It's like, it's what you like.
Okay, then we had, we have a lot of people just like the, picture this. Just use the right side. Oh, yeah. Some guy was just getting upset about you splitting milk into a smaller jug.
Well, if you have, like, 2 flat white orders or 2 cortados, I just think it's easier to froth 8 ounces of milk before you... I can't believe I'm explaining this. Before, instead of just pouring, like, instead of frothing a pitcher twice, I'd rather just froth once and then pour it into the little pitcher.
I just need to find more hate. 1 second.
I'll
find more hate. Don't worry.
I don't know. Like, if you want to just use the little one twice, you could do that too.
All right. So this one lady asked about tampers.
Sure.
Great question.
All right.
She said, what tamper do you guys use? Do you sell any? We need a better one that came with our espresso machine. We don't really sell tampers, so there you go. You don't have to be afraid that we're about to tell you some bullshit. But yeah, as far as tampers go, I'd say we use like a calibrated tamper here. What is it? Well, I can't even remember what brand it is.
I think it's...
I gotta be honest with you. As long as your tamper fits your portafilter, like there's like it fits it perfectly, it's pretty much a chunk of steel. You know what I mean?
You can get fancy with the clicking, with the calibrated ones, or things of that nature. However, they are unnecessary.
It is a chunk of steel.
It is a chunk of steel.
Compresses the coffee down. Now,
like, this is another thing. Hold on. I'm very passionate about this. I have my barista classes that I do with people one-on-one. Then they come in. They start asking me about equipment they need. And it's like, guys, if you're already spending, let's say, like $1,500 on your grinder and espresso machine setup, you don't need to have, like, this $200 tamper, $200 distribution, all these fancy pitchers. It gets really expensive where the money invested won't necessarily yield
it's
anything.
Gonna be decreasing like improvements at that point.
Yes, like you don't need to spend $1,000 on your like equipment you're using to prepare your puck.
Espresso machine setup.
The espresso machine, the grinder is the important stuff to spend the money on.
Yeah, you're like puck prep. I mean, honestly, if you wanted to, there's plenty of tutorials online about making your own distribution tools. If you do want to get an affordable distribution tool, you do use a cork. And I've seen people use acupuncture needles and a cork. They make their own distribution tool. You can get spend the money on the grinder, and spend the money on the espresso machine, the tamper,
and the coffee,
and the beans. Coffee, and the beans. Yeah, obviously the beans, and just figure out what you like, but. I'd say tampers, all that stuff.
Lost in the.
If you're into it and like that, you enjoy buying tampers and stuff, then
that's fine.
That's sick.
But it's like if someone's like on a budget and they're like, I want to make coffee at home, you don't have to spend all this money to make good coffee at home.
Do not miss rent to buy a fancy tamper because it's not going to make that big of a difference.
No.
It's going to be a small improvement.
Yes.
But yeah, tampers. I mean, that's
calibrated ones are good if you're into that.
Yeah, calibrated tampers are just easy to.
They're easy to replicate every time.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. What else? We got any more hate comments here?
Oh, there's tons. There's ample amounts of hate comments on coffee.
All right. So So Slug 712. Yep. 10% coffee, 90% cream.
For what?
My friend, these videos are latte art videos.
It's milk, actually, sir.
So it's milk, and that's kind of the point.
Hold on, though. Wait. Let's say how many grams are in an ounce? 30. It's 12 ounces.
Yeah, no, he's got the ratio.
He's got the ratio right. Yeah, it's just milk, man.
It's just milk.
That's all.
And that's the point. Like, I understand you were trying to like insult the beverage, but that is how it's made.
Yeah,
it is a lot of milk.
It's called a latte.
It's called a latte, which for all the Italian aficionados in the comments means milk. So so
that's you don't have to have one.
Great observation, my friend. It is 90% milk. Okay. Yes.
Do you get any love ever? No. All right.
No. There's a lot of love, man. There's a lot.
I know.
Shout out to everyone who says nice things. We love you. We also like the haters, though. It's funny.
I also love, like, my favorite thing about the haters is I'm never saying in the video like you must do it this way. I'm saying, hey guys, this is how I do it. Like, I'm not saying like the guys in the comments like, oh, what are you doing? If you do it this way, you're an image. Like, hey, this is how I do it. This is what I think is best. Try it.
Yeah. Yeah. You not instantly purging and cleaning your wand gave me anxiety.
I'm sorry again.
That's not good for you.
I'm sorry again.
I hope it doesn't give you anxiety going forward, my friend.
I do purge and clean it.
Yeah, we're just shooting videos. That's the other thing. A lot of people get mad about like the purging and the cleaning.
Or like if there's a bit of milk on the inside of the pitcher.
Yeah,
guys, we don't have a sink in the front of the place.
We're at a factory. Yeah. We're at our factory. We roast the coffee. We're not at a store, so we don't have a sink nearby. So sometimes,
like, the sink's all the way in the back. Am I really gonna walk to the back?
Sometimes we're shooting like 30 videos in a day. Like it's busy.
I'm roasting coffee. I'm making videos.
It's busy, so
I don't have time to comment on Instagram posts.
So it's our apologies, but trust when we are making these things at a store, we keep things clean. You know, you can check our health reports. Actually, very clean.
That's the important part.
I feel like there's a good one in here.
I feel like there's so many good ones. They all make me happy. Like, not one time if I went through a popular video of ours and I read the comments for 2 minutes and I'm amused.
Yeah, what do you guys think? Okay, what do you this is kind of a common thing. I'll find it. Like, what do you do when people order extra hot? Because we had a video about like kind of the bad sound of milk. So what do you do when people order extra hot?
Usually I go till it's too hot to hold with the palm of my hand. If someone orders extra hot, I just switch it to like, when it's too hot to hold with the palm of my hand, I count 1, 2, then I stop.
Yeah, so
I literally just do like a touch.
Yeah, so it still won't affect the taste, but it's going to take you to like... It's
probably like another 10 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, it's going to give them a bit more. The other thing I've heard from people, if you're serving in ceramic, is just making sure that cup's really preheated.
Yeah, keep the cup hot on top of the machine.
Hot of the machine. If you don't have it on top of the machine, while you're making the beverage, throw like boiling hot water in the cup. It'll just help that whole experience. Yeah, it'll help just keep the thermal temperature better. Obviously, if you're serving to-go cups, then what you said makes sense.
Yeah, all you do is like, usually it's too hot to hold the palm of your hand. Once it gets to the point, you'd usually take it off. Count in your head, 1, 2, shut it off. You give it that extra kick, you're good. Just make sure also, like, if someone orders extra hot, you want to really make sure as soon as the espresso's pulled, you're pouring the milk in. Just it's not sitting for 10 seconds or anything, losing any temperature before you pour the espresso into the cup. You try your best to make it as hot as possible without burning it, and it tastes like garbage.
Yeah. Okay. And then we'll finish off on a couple of these ones. How about rinsing your pitcher before frothing another milk? You missed a first step. Bro. We shoot in the factory, bro. We're shooting all day.
I'm sorry,
brother. We're running a business too. We're not content creators. We happen to be creating content, but we're not content creators.
I like that we're talking about being busy, but we're sitting here reacting to people's hate for 20 minutes.
It's just, but this is an efficient way to make
content.
We're gonna have like 20.
No, I'm just saying that's what someone's gonna comment. These guys are talking about running a business, but they're sitting down reading our comments. I can see it now. Yeah, we are.
It's good to read the comments though, because then you get ideas for other videos.
And we're making videos right now from your guys' comments. Thank you.
So please continue to comment, even if it's hate. Like, please.
Yeah, I prefer the love. I'm more about spreading the positivity.
I kind of think the hate's funny sometimes.
Sometimes it's funny when it's just like, we have such a basic explanation to it and they just don't know. Like that. Like the rinsing the pitcher. It's like, yeah, man, we're just shooting a lot of videos.
We're just busy. We're not like serving that to anyone. It's just for you.
I'll drink it. It's a video.
Just for you.
Yeah. Like, I'm not sure if they think we're taking these videos at a cafe and then they're being served, but that's never the case. They're all just at our factory, and I'm drinking.
Yeah, I'm standing on like a ladder with a Sony A7 IV trying to take video. It's quite the process.
Yes.
All right, we're going to finish on this one. This is actually the most gold comment ever.
Okay.
It's ridiculous how dairy industry used the coffee, not coffee use the milk.
I don't know what that means.
This is once again because your latte.
Yeah.
I just one last time for everyone. A latte is mainly milk. He meant dairy industry. He's like, there's so much dairy in this. The dairy's using the coffee, not anyways, yeah, that's probably.
I'm a big
wait a second. We got to touch one on the espresso cremina, buddy.
Oh, people got so mad about that.
Yeah. It's called Cuban coffee, Papa.
Well, listen, guys, once again.
I'm sure many cultures do something similar.
Probably.
And I wasn't trying to shit on anybody.
We were just saying what we do as Italians.
That's it.
Listen, you go to Nonna's house, and you get a little mocha pot going.
Yeah.
And she makes little stuff. She puts stuff up.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Like, I've had it at my Nonna's house. You've never been to my Nonna's house. How would you know what we call it. That's all I'm doing.
Well, this
I'm
guy
trying
was
to
like-
share my
this guy-
culture.
This guy was saying like, oh, it should be she's like, you should be making it with a mocha pot.
Yes.
Yeah, we know, man. Bro,
We don't have a mocha pot here.
I'm
I'm
at
sorry.
the factory.
But like,
Again,
you know, you get the
I
get
get
the
it.
gist of
You
it.
get
I'm
the
trying
idea.
to share, you know,
I think
our
everyone,
culture. That's, you know,
Bro,
we're Italian.
everyone at home knew to make it with a mocha pot.
Yes.
No one was like, yo.
I have a
this-
La Marzocco at home.
Yeah, this could only
Yes.
be made with a $40,000 espresso machine.
Yes.
Uh,
But no, guys, that's the point with a lot of these. We're just trying to share our own experiences because that's what coffee is all about. It's just like food. It brings people together. Like, I have those core experiences in my life, having these coffees in different places. I'm sure anyone that's been on vacation, I hear this oftentimes with customers. They've been on vacation and they can recall this beautiful coffee they had on their trip, and they associate that beverage with that positive experience. And that's all we're trying to convey in these videos. So it might not be like the textbook definition of cremina.
buddy,
It might be Cuban. It might be Italian. But that's what I
Listen,
associate it with.
we're just having a good time over
We're
here.
having fun.
We're having a good time.
We
bro.
hope you guys
That's
have
what
fun.
coffee's about.
Fun.
Having a good time.
Get caffeine, get stuff done, be productive, or
Live your
have
life,
a chat
bro.
with a friend.
Do your thing.
Enjoy your life.
That's it. So, anyways, thank you for watching.
We're
and
making coffee fun this year.
we're making
416
coffee
Coffee's goal is to make coffee fun
fun.
again.
Make coffee fun again. That's it. Actually fun.
Like,
All right.
actually fun. We'll never judge you for how you like your coffee.
Whatever you like.
We love you guys.
We love you too.
All of you. All
That's
the
it.
hate. I love all you guys.
Keep commenting.